Hey eBayers, it's Suzanne A. Wells, and welcome back to another What to Sell video. And this item is called Boleslawiec Polish Pottery. So I'm going to say that again, Boleslawiec. That is how you pronounce it according to my research. If that is incorrect, please someone correct me. Sometimes what you find online is not always accurate. So let me tell you a little bit about this Polish pottery and as far as the history and the selling prices. So this is a blog called Artisan Imports that talks about this specific style of pottery. And what I wanted to show you here was that this Boleslawiec pottery has a very rich history and dates back to at least 6000 BC. So this says, if you've ever wondered about how the frame town of Boleslawiec began producing the exquisite Polish pottery of today, you need to start several thousand years ago. The remarkable pottery created by artisans in Boleslawiec has roots dating back to at least 6000 BC. The story of Boleslawiec Polish pottery is both interesting and a triumphant one. The potters of this town and region have had to overcome immense setbacks, but they have always prevailed and exist as one of the most famous producers of pottery in the world. So this is a really long article with lots of details in it, as far as archaeological evidence, cultural information, but what's important here from a historical standpoint is that this is an area that is where the clay is very rich, and so that combined with the artisans creates this area where this pottery is made, and that's where the rich history comes from, is because the clay there lends itself to this type of artisan work. So from a more modern perspective, here's another site called Polish Pottery House. Now, this is a mix of lots of different kinds of pottery, but I just wanted to show you that this stuff is so beautiful and so unique looking that it's one of those things that jumps out at you when you're scanning through all the breakables, the ceramic stuff. So when you start looking at it, you'll see similarities, and that's what I wanted to point out here. Is you'll notice that let me enlarge my screen here, that this peacock pattern is very popular, where it's got these swirls around the edges. That's what you want to look for when you're quickly scanning through all the junk in the back and the stacks of plates and platters and trays and dishes and creamers and salt and pepper shakers and cookie jars and all those kind of things that could be made of ceramic. You can see these all kind of look, they have a similar look with the dark blue color and these swirls. And then we get into more of floral patterns, lattice patterns, and they become more elaborate. So there's not really one look for everything, but you can see that this peacock is the more popular one, and easy to identify. I have found this one a couple of times and sold the items. One was a rectangular baking dish that was like 9 by 11, and I paid $3 for it at Goodwill, and it sold for about 40. So it is a good flip, and it's something that people do collect, and they look for pieces to add to their collection. So those are the kind of things I like to look for, because you may be the only person that has exactly what someone needs for their collection, and you don't have to worry about competition so much. You can just buy it, put it in your store, put best offer on it, of course, and wait for your buyer to come along. So when we look at retail prices for this stuff, it's pretty expensive. So on this particular site, there's some markdowns going on. Looks like they're having a sale, but like this platter here, $79 for the floral peacock platter, plus shipping. Let's see, there, these beautiful pie plates, platters, and dishes. It's really just gorgeous stuff. And if you want to go to the site, it's called polishpotteryhouse.com, and you can do some more research on that. But you'll find these baking dishes are very popular. It's just really fun and whimsical looking stuff and easy to recognize. Obviously, you can make money selling a plain white plate and a plain white platter from maybe Pottery Barn or Crate and Barrel, those types of things, but it just gets really boring when you're sourcing and you're having to look through every single thing. I like to be able to have a visual on stuff, so that I can pick it up and take a look at it, and um, if I want to go further, I can look it up and see if it's worth anything on eBay. But the visual part's very important to me, not only to quickly recognize these things, but to make this interesting. Because let's face it, sourcing can get boring. When you're out there, it's fun, but sometimes you just don't find a whole lot that's worth flipping, and you got to keep it interesting, and you got to keep learning new things to keep it interesting, or why bother doing this business? So the site is Polish Pottery House. You can check that out. Also, if we go look at replacements.com, which is now Replacements Limited, I will probably always call it replacements.com because that's what it started off as. um, so here we go. Oh yeah, we have our nightly car alarm going off out there. Um, Over 6,500 items, I'm sorry, 98 matches found in 18 patterns for Boleslawiec here. I don't know what that 6,000 was, but I mean, you can just see how cute this stuff is. This round covered casserole right here, isn't that just adorable? I mean, if I saw that sitting on the shelf at Goodwill, I would absolutely pick that up and look further just because it's so cute. But the retail prices on these are pretty high, $119, $99 for this pitcher, $99 for this round covered casserole. And if you look here, only one left in stock. That's a great indicator that Replacements Limited is not covered up with this stuff. And what's even a better indicator is when you don't have when it's out of stock and there is nothing there. This is the rectangular baker I found, something like that. Just so cute, just so adorable with the little swirls, and it's almost like polka dots. So that's really pretty. Okay, so we're going to go look at eBay now and see what's going on there with this item. And these are active listings for Boleslawiec Pottery. Actually, I didn't even put pottery, I just put the name there. And there are over 6,000 results. Now, there's a lot of listings here for brand new, meaning that retailers have got their listings up here on eBay. So, the market's kind of flooded there. So if we switch over to condition, see, there's only used conditions, only two, and then not specified. So, I'm thinking a lot of this is new and it's cross-posted by retailers that may have it on Amazon or other sites as well. So let's look at completed listings at what actually sold and get an idea of what the selling prices are. And again, we can't really go by the condition notes here. I think a lot of people just don't fill that in. But there's 3,800 that sold and there was 6,000 listed, so pretty good sell through. But you can see a lot of this stuff is used, and for example, let's just click on this bowl, and here we go through eBay's convoluted system of finding the original listing, which that is not it. I just don't like the way they do this. Here it is. Okay, so this one sold for $164.99. They did not do free shipping, $17.51 shipping, and it's got the hallmark on the bottom. We can get that to zoom in. It says handmade in Poland. Let's see, do they have the, I don't see the Boleslawiec logo on here. So I'm not sure if that's exactly what it was, but they've got it in the title. So maybe this person doesn't know that this word here is a specific type of Polish pottery. It's not all Boleslawiec. There's different ones, but you want to look for that hallmark on the bottom. So let's go back and find another one that has that hallmark, and we know for sure maybe it's the Peacock Pattern. Let's just add that to our search here. Okay, so this is obviously a used one here. And let's try to get to the original listing. Yeah, that's just adorable. I just love that. And here it is on the bottom. You can see the logo there has what looks like maybe a little house with a door on the front and the big B, almost in a calligraphy style font, and the name Boleslawiec and handmade in Poland. So you definitely want to have that logo, hallmark on the bottom so that you know for sure that's what it is. Then there are several different logos for Boleslawiec. You can look those up on Google and see the different variations of the hallmark. But this peacock is definitely their signature pattern, so that's something to look for. Okay, so that is today's lesson on a what to sell item, and definitely this is one of my top 100 things to look for at thrift stores. Would love to hear if you have ever found this. Did you know about this? Please add your comments below if you can educate me further, because by no means do I know everything, but I just enjoy researching this and sharing this information with everyone else so we can all make more money on eBay. Thanks for watching. Have a profitable and productive day on eBay. Bye.
Hey eBay sellers, it's Suzanne A. Wells, and I want to make sure you know about my premium content video library. So, what do you get?
Get 12 videos a month, access to a huge library that's going to continually grow over time, mini courses, materials and printables, and things to help you with your business, videos made on request, unlimited email support, and no ads. So you can watch, learn, and grow.
You also get the 24-hour help desk service. The cost is only $20 a month. I encourage you to give it a try, see what's in there, send in some requests, see if I can help you with your business. And I will see you in the premium library. Bye.